How's everybody? In today's video I want to talk about, or I want to show how I get around in the man van. Like, how do I transfer in, how do I get in, how do I get out, how do I operate it, how do I drive, because I think this is one of the most important things in terms of independence post spinal cord injury. When I first got back to driving, just the world opened back up, and it just it felt so much better, just be able to do things on your own again. And I think being able to operate, being able to drive is so important. So I guess I'll put a camera over here and maybe another one over here, so you can best see the process of how I get over and how I transfer. It is a little slow, but it did take about, I don't know, maybe a couple years to learn to get my butt into this chair, which is crazy. But now it's something, because I do it so often, and it's a skill that now that I use every day, it's a little easier. So yeah, let me show you guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm Corio. I'm a C5, C6 quad. I make videos about what it's like to live in a wheelchair with paralysis and all things spinal cord injury. If you want to follow along the journey, go ahead and do all the necessary YouTube things that will allow you to do so. Okay?
All right, so here is the beautiful man van, a 2017 Toyota Sienna by Braun Ability. I believe it's called Ramp Van, and of course I got it in black. I'm very lucky and fortunate to own this van. I did record this back in July of 2021, so that's why I'm kind of going back and forth between voiceover and kind of live video or when I recorded it. But here's just kind of a 360 view of the van. I guess I will start off with the entry and exit, or getting in and out of the van. So independently, getting out of the van is actually pretty easy. It's all automatic. I have an in-floor ramp, and as long as no one is parked next to me or in the aisle lane or the access aisle, I can successfully go down without any problems. Going up is a different story, because from flat ground, just the strength and just my ability, I do need help getting in. Independently, it's super hard. However, if I do park on a curb, it does make life a lot easier. So whenever I do, and whenever I am by myself and driving, I always try to find the curb. And if there is no curb and I am by myself, that's where I've learned to just not be stubborn and just ask for help, whether that's at the grocery store or somewhere I need to be, or if I'm with a friend. It usually works out. And at work, I have an assigned parking actually on a curb, so I don't have to rely on someone every day. And this may seem a little nuts, but let me tell you, it's better than the alternative of not driving. So I'll take this any day. Here is how I transfer into the van. I actually recorded this and spoke to the camera, so I guess I will stop voicing over.
Hopefully this will work. The first thing that I do is, I roll up to the side of the chair, and this thing moves. It's called a captain's seat, and it moves like left, right, up, down, and it can move all the way back this way. Provides a lot of flexibility for transferring. So what I do is I kind of position it so it's next to my chair, like so, and it's down, and I just kind of transfer over. I lean forward, and I use this passenger seat as it's there, so you might as well use it. I use it as leverage so I don't fall on my face. And so I lean forward. Sometimes I bite it too. Actually, I bite it all the time. I bite it, position my hands, and transfer over. And one more time. Okay, and we're in. And then I'll position kind of to get to my driving position, as I use this one. Goes back. Chair gets in the way sometimes. That's okay. Oh, it's stuck on me today. There. Get this out of the way. Turns. little bit. Here, a little swivel to the right. And down, a little forward. Back up a little bit. Position back onto the chair. Okay. And same thing, going that way. So forward. I like to put one foot on the footrest. One foot footrest. And transfer over. One more time. And we're in. Push this back. My brakes off.
So the last part I wanted to show was the actual driving modifications and hand controls. I know some of you guys are already like, all right, just hurry up and drive it. I like see them. Don't worry, I'll get there. So on the inside, these are just kind of the modifications for the different buttons, like the windows. Just they put little screws on top, just because, you know, hand function of a quad isn't too good. This is the hand control here itself. It is a two-way lever. Forward is brake and then down is gas. And then attached to my steering wheel there is it's called a tri-pin. I've kind of put my hand in there just for extra grip. From this view you can see the tri-pin a little bit better. Also you can see on the bottom that the pedals are still there, so anyone can drive it. There is a little modification to the gear shift. It just kind of extended out a bit more. But other than that, that's pretty much it. But yeah, okay, let me show you how I drive now.